Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing today? I am about to have a free masterclass, so I'm trying to get myself together for that. But if you were able to think of 10 things that God has already blessed you with, no matter how tough your day may have been, you like, you know what, I'm good because God has already blessed me with this and that and that and this. Type in the comments, I got my 10. Type in the comments, I got my 10. I am having a free class tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are going over business structure for asset protection. We are going to be going over business structure for maximum funding. We're going to be going over how to get free money for your business via business grants. We're going to be going over how to establish business credit that is solely in your business EIN. And then we're going to also go over how to have consistent sales, how to market your business, how to make money in your sleep selling a digital product. So if any of that's like, girl, I need that, and you're on my Instagram page, you want to comment bank. If you're on my TikTok or YouTube page, you want to click that first link in my bio for my free masterclass. Okay, so I read from the devotional book, Jesus is Calling. So August 26th. Trust me in the midst of a messy day. Your inner calm, your peace in my presence need not be shaken by what is going on around you. Though you live in this temporal world, your innermost being is rooted and grounded in eternity. When you start to feel stressed, detach yourself from the disturbances around you. Instead of desperately striving to maintain order and control in your little world, relax and remember that circumstances cannot touch my peace. It's going to be good. So let's get into it. Where is mine? Trust me in the midst of a messy day. Your inner calm, your peace in my presence need not be shaken by what is going on around you. Though you live in a temporal world, your innermost being is rooted and grounded in eternity. When you start to feel stressed, detach yourself from the disturbances around you. How many of us are either going through or have gone through a tough time and it just has you shaken, right? Either you are stressed, you got headaches, migraines, anxiety, depression, overeating, not eating enough, and you keep worrying about whatever is your situation, whatever is your problem. And you're going to say, I gave it to God. You're going to say, I gave it to God. But you're still worrying about it. You're still concerned about it. Maybe we have lost our job, right? And so we are nervous about what are we going to do right now to make ends meet? How are we going to pay these bills? Or maybe you have a job, but maybe it's not paying enough, right? So you over here, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Maybe you have left a relationship and having to start over. Maybe your business is not businessing, right? It is not making what it needs to make. It used to make some money, but something's off. And so you are consumed with trying to figure out how to get things back on track, how to get things in order. It says right here, trust me in the midst of a messy day. Trust me in the midst of a messy day. It's easy to trust God when everything is going good. It's easy to trust God when you got more money than month. It's easy to trust God and, ain't he good? Do all that hooping and hollering, right? When everything is great. But the test is going to be, can you trust God in the storm? Can you trust God when you don't see a way out? Can you trust God when you know I don't have the answer for this one? In order for us to trust God in the storm, we have to really go back and focus on what he's already done for us. What has he already done for you? How has he already blessed you? How has he already blocked some things that should have come your way, but they didn't come? See, the devil wants you to be focused on your current circumstance. He wants you to be in the turmoil. He wants you to be in all the chaos. He wants you to be just worried, right? You can't even see the blessings in front of you because you're so worried. You can't even focus on how God's blessing you in the storm because you're so focused on that one thing that's not working. And that's how Satan gets your attention. That's how Satan plays with your mind. See, Satan can't come. The devil can't come and block the blessing. He don't have that authority. What he can do is make you stop chasing the blessing. So everything in your life is going good except for this one thing. The money, the business, the relationship. But you healthy. Your bills are barely being paid. Barely, but they being paid. Maybe you lost a relationship, but you still alive, right? But instead of you focusing on all the good things that you have, all the blessings that God has given you, Satan's going to be right here in that mind. And have you look and focus on the 1-2 things that aren't going well. And consume your mind with that. Wear you down. He can't take the blessing from you. He can stop you from going after it. And that's how he works. He works right here. So for anyone who is going through a storm, you're going through a tough time, you're going through a period where you're like, woo, I do not know what God is doing right now. Like, I don't know what he doing. Jesus, are you here? Are you here? Okay, you here. I'm not picking up what you putting down. I'm not understanding. We have to know, number one, God is with us in the good and the bad. God is with you in the good and the bad. Sometimes what looks like is bad, sometimes what looks like is our downfall, is really to take us to that next level. We just can't see it right now. We just can't see it right now. So, in order for us to be calm in a messy day, you have to rely on Jesus. God, take this wheel. And you can jump into some scripture from our real Christians. Jump into some scripture. From our baby Christians like me, baby. Think about a time when God over-delivered. And if he over-delivered once, he'll over-deliver again. And you just stay steadfast on he did it once, he'll do it again. He did it once, he'll do it again. He did it once, he'll do it again. I don't care how dark it gets. I don't care how lonely I get. I don't care how bad it gets. I don't care what the people saying. I don't care what's going on around me. If he did it once, he'll do it again. You got to stand firm on that. You got to stand firm on that. When you start to feel stressed, detach yourself from the disturbances around you. Instead of desperately striving to maintain order and control in your little world, relax and remember that circumstances cannot touch my peace. Sometimes God will take everything from you to rebuild you. Come on. Sometimes God will take everything from you to rebuild you. For those of you guys who follow me and y'all know me, y'all know I'm going through a divorce. I'm on year 3. Y'all know that my soon-to-be ex-husband and I were married for about 10, 11 years. We built a lot of business together. And when I decided to leave because the marriage became abusive, he said, you can leave, but you're going to leave with nothing. So I literally had to start over from scratch as we are in litigation. My mama paid my rent February of 2022. That scratch, right? That scratch. Like starting over. Starting all the way over. See, sometimes bad things happen to good people. And it looks like it's bad. It looks like it's bad. It looks like it's getting the short end of the stick. It looks like woe is you. It looks like they winning. It looks like you can't catch a break. The wrong thing, we have something that's off in our circle. For me, I had the wrong family in my circle. That soon to be ex in-laws, baby, plotting on my downfall. Some of y'all in the wrong friendship circle. Some of y'all at the wrong job. Some of y'all in the wrong business industry. Some of y'all got the wrong business partner. And no matter what you do, you just can't get right. No matter what you do, you just can't make that situation work. And pretty soon, when we keep running down the wrong way, when we keep running towards the path of death and destruction, when we keep bypassing all the stops, don't go past here, because we listen to our own self. God, he been trying to show you a sign. You collecting all the red flags like it's a bouquet of flowers. And so when you're about to go run and just kill yourself, God just puts a cement wall up just to stop you. And so that cement wall looks like a bankruptcy, a foreclosure, a divorce. Your best friend betrayed you. That job fired you or closed down. That business closed down. Your business partner took your idea and did it with something. That's what it looks like. And so you think that God has left you. You think that God don't see you. God's actually saving you. He's saving you from your own demise. So it says right here, instead of desperately striving to maintain order, instead of trying to hold on to your comfort zone, hold on to what you're used to, hold on to what's going on, sometimes you got to just let it go. You got to say, you know what? Clearly God is trying to get my attention. Hey God, what is it? I'm listening. Go ahead. Tell me what it is. So even in the storm, even in the dark times, even with the world crumbling apart, God is there. And he says, relax and remember that circumstances cannot touch my peace. Relax and remember that circumstances cannot touch my peace. Meaning this, in the midst of you going through the storm, in the midst of you losing whatever it is, God will still be with you. Now that don't mean because God with you, you're not going to go through no hard times. But you're going to go through the hard time and be okay. You're going to go through a hard time and still have peace. You're going to go through a hard time and not be ruined. You're going to go through a hard time and still be okay. For me, for those who don't know me. Hey, y'all. So in my divorce, I'm having to deal with, hiding assets, taking the money, just taking everything, right? In the beginning, I'm trying to show the court how they stealing. I'm running all the reports for the business. Look what they're doing. And it's like every time we go to court, the judge reset it. Every time we go to court, the judge don't take. It's like every time I go to show what I'm trying to show, it's just we just don't get to show the judge. It's just, reset, and I'm getting frustrated, right? And I say, you know what, Joy? For some reason, God is allowing this to happen. I don't know why. It don't make sense to me. But for some reason, God is allowing them to steal from me, and God's allowing it to happen. God's allowing the judge to say, oh, we'll reset it. Oh, we'll cancel court this week. Oh, he's allowing it. So I said, I got to make a decision. Am I about to spend all my time in my office, running reports, getting all frustrated, getting tension headaches, waiting, counting the days for court to walk in, to be able to show, and just to be let down when the case is reset and I got anxiety? Or is God saying, let this go and go focus on something else? Let this go and go focus on something else. So I let it go. I said, you know what? I've got these attorneys. I'm going to let them fight this case. Let me go focus on what I do have control on. I have control of my happiness. I have control over what I decide to build. I have control over me and my son. I have control over the friends I'm about to make. I have control over my life. The devil wants you to act like you don't have no control. The devil wants you to act like if you don't get the answer to this one thing, your life can't go on. So I let it go. Some of y'all just lie and you let some stuff go. Let it go. Let it go. But it ain't fair. Let it go. But that's not right. Let it go. But how come? Let it go. But I can't believe. Let it go. No, you don't understand. Let it go. Let it go. If God is closing the door, he's closing the door for a reason. So do you want to trust God? Or do you want to go figure it out yourself? So I let it go. I said, you know what? I'm not about to keep wasting my life. I'm not about to keep staying up all night. I'm about to go live my life. And I let it go. And I just went and lived my life. I just went and built something new. I just went and I just moved on. Like, God, whatever it is, I'm going to wait on your timing. And by me letting it go, by me not focusing on what I didn't have control over, by me focusing what I do have control over, in the midst of a divorce, year 3, in the midst of everything being taken from me, in the midst of all of this, baby, I done built a whole new life. Someone type in the comments, new life. I done built a whole new life. I'm not even concerned what's going on over there. We got court, it got canceled. Okay, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. So sometimes God puts things on pause. We want the answer right now. We want to find our husband right now. We want to be a homeowner right now. We want to have a baby right now. We want to have the 7-figure business right now. And God's saying, you're going to have it, but not right now. So if my answer is not right now, maybe God wants to see what are you going to do. Are you going to lay around? Are you going to mope? Are you going to run your mouth about how life ain't fair and you didn't know your daddy and you a woman so things ain't right and they wrong and you always getting the short end of the stick and you a victim? Or are you going to say, all right, God, you said not right now. Let me go do something else. And whenever you come back around to this situation, I'll see why. But you have to have faith that, hey, Whatever God, whatever it is that you want me to have, whatever it is, help me be okay with it. So I said, God, if you're trying to prepare me that I'm about to have work like a slave. I'm about to have met a man who didn't have nothing but 2 failing businesses. I done took care of him, his parents. If you want to tell me I did all of this for 10 years and I walk away with nothing, then God, you help me be able to stomach that. Help me be able to stomach that. If that's your answer, help me be able to stomach that. And what God has shown me is, girl, you don't need them to bless you. You don't need that. I'm about to bless you on my own. See, sometimes God takes everything from you because he's about to give you a but God blessing. Not no baby blessing. A but God blessing. That blessing that transforms your life. That blessing that changes the trajectory for your entire lineage. And when God's about to give you that but God blessing, he gonna bless you so good and so big and so miraculously that when people ask you, girl, how did you get here? King, you gonna say nothing but God. You ain't about to say, oh, take my course. And you gonna say it was nothing but God. It was nothing but the grace of God. And they gonna think you trying to be secretive. They don't want to tell me they secret. You gonna be like, baby, if you knew what God took me from, you don't even know the half. This ain't got nothing to do with me. See, sometimes God wants to bless you so big that he has to take everything from you because he don't want you to think it's you. Oh no, I don't want you to think it was your resume that got you that job. So I gotta have you lose your job. I gotta have you lose your house. I got to have all your friends leave you. I got to have you just down and out. So now you can go to Starbucks because you ain't got nothing else to do. And while you at Starbucks, you happen to run into someone who is a headhunter for a big firm. And now that you don't have no more friends, no more life, and they offer you a job across the US of A, you have no problem picking your stuff up and moving because you ain't got nothing to say. Everyone done left you. And then they offer you a job that's in your purpose, that's paying you what you worth. Half the job is going to be remote. And then 3 months on the job, you meet your husband, you meet your wife. And you like, a year ago, I was sitting up here crying about losing this job that didn't pay me what I was worth. I'm over here crying about losing these friends that left the second something went bad. I'm over here crying over this, and God has so much more for me over here. Get in your word. Get in your word. Start remembering how God has already blessed you. If he blessed you once, he's going to do it again. You got to know that whatever you're going through, God is right there with you. He's not just with you in the good. He's not just with you in the good. And what you think was meant to destroy you, what you think was meant to take you out is really going to, it's like a rubber band. He's pulling you so far back. But when he lets go, baby, when he lets go, you have to go so far. It's going to be that aha blessing. Nothing but God. Okay. Let me finish. Seek my face and I will share my mind with you, opening your eyes to see things from my perspective. Seek my face and I will share my mind with you, opening your eyes to see things from my perspective. See, a lot of times we have our own thoughts on how we feel like our life should be. And the second things go off track, we like, But see, it's not what we want our life to be. It needs to be, what does God have in store for us? What does God want for us? So, seek my face and I will share my mind with you, opening your eyes to see things from my perspective. Ask God to show you, why am I going through this? What is the lesson you want me to learn? What are you trying to show me? See, a lot of times we talk to God, we ask God to do something, right? Please have this person who left me come back in my life. And God's like, girl, King, I got someone else for you. I got someone else for you. I need you to leave this thing alone to go give you something else. So don't ask God to fix it. Ask God to show you why he broke it. What's the lesson, God? What is the lesson you want me to learn? What are you trying to show me? What is that? Show me why I'm going through this season, Lord. What is the lesson you want me to learn? Am I supposed to do something else? Am I supposed to be someone else? What is God trying to show you? Because he's doing all this for a reason. And if we don't learn the lesson, all he's going to do is we gonna go through this test again. So seek my face, and I will share my mind, opening your eyes to see things from my perspective. So once you start talking to God and asking God to show you why are you going through this, not immediately, okay? He ain't on day one of the storm, he may not show up. He may not show up and give you clarity. He'll be there, but he's not going to tell you, okay, girl, here's a plan. Now, day one is going to be this, and day two going to be this, and he's not going to do that. But if you talk to him, if you get in his face and say, hey, God, show me, he's going to show you. He's going to slowly show you things. He's going to slowly show you things so you understand, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay, God, you took all this from me because you wanted to show me who I was really married to. Okay, I see it, God. You wanted me to go on ahead and build a whole new life because what I have now, it ain't the divorce money, right? It ain't the divorce settlement that got me here. It ain't getting my 50%. You blessed me without that. Because you're trying to show me you don't need that. I'm about to bless you without that. So ask God to show you what is his perspective. So you understand why you lost the job. Why you had to file for bankruptcy. Why you lost the house. Don't let your heart be troubled and do not be afraid. The peace I give you is sufficient for you. Do not let your heart be troubled. Do not let your heart be troubled. Don't be walking around here sad. Don't be walking around telling yourself something wrong with you. Don't be walking around here acting like you're not all that in a bag of chips. Whatever you're going through is a season. And it's just that, a season. Don't let your heart be troubled and don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Whatever you're going through, God isn't going to give you nothing that he's not giving you the strength to get over. So if you're going through a tough time right now, you better reach into that no-limit soldier in you because it's in you. The peace I give you is sufficient. So whatever you're going through, all you got to do is understand that God is with me. I'm going through the fire. I'm not getting burned. Baby, if I tell a little bit of my story on my pain, I don't even go into all the details. If I told all the details, no one would believe me. They'd be like, girl, ain't no way. I'm like, baby, trust me, there's a way. There's a way. But no matter how dark it gets, no matter how bad it gets, one thing about Jesus, he's going to cover you in your storm. Meaning you are going through the fire, but you're not getting burned. He's covering you. He's protecting you. You don't know how your bill's getting paid, but they're getting paid. You don't know how you haven't lost your mind, but you haven't lost your mind. You don't know how these people found you, but they found you. You don't know how you got approved for that house because you know your credit didn't deserve it, but you got it anyway. In your storm, God is going to show you little things that say, I got you. That doesn't mean the storm ain't gonna storm. The storm gonna be storming, but I got you. I got you. I'm in the storm. My son is living his best life. My son is literally living his best life. We done moved to a neighborhood. They got a whole bunch of little boys his age. Basketball court. Fishing lakes. He got friend after friend after friend after friend. God gonna give you what you need in the storm. My biggest concern was I'm ripping my child from his 2-parent home. Is he gonna be okay? Is he gonna be okay mentally? Is he gonna be okay psychologically? Unfortunately, he was there also when his daddy tried to shoot me at the dealership. And he saw all of that like, Lord, how is he going to be? And God said, you're going to lose this family, but I'm about to have him have a whole nother family. I'm about to have all his friends' daddies act like they're his other son. I'm about to put basketball coaches in his life that's going to, be there for him. He got an uncle. God's going to give you what you need in the storm. You still going to be in the storm. You are still going to be in the storm. So sometimes we got to change our prayers to, God, can you please stop this pain? Can you please stop this? To Lord, just cover me. Just cover me, Lord. Whatever I got to go through, I'm going to go through it. Just cover me in the storm. Just make sure that I'm okay. And small things God's going to show you, I'm right here. I ain't left you. I am right here. I did not leave you. He going to give you small blessings. Small blessings. And you're going to know, okay, God's here. So long as I don't know that God is with me, I'm good. Because whatever God got cooking up, whatever he is creating, I know it's about to be a masterpiece. So, y'all, that was my Bible and business. That was August 26th from the book Jesus Calling. So for anyone who's going through a tough time, baby, just get off this live and say, God, please help me. And he gonna show up. He gonna show up and give you exactly what it is that you need to get through your time. Now, for anyone who is looking to learn how to structure, fund, and market their business, those who want to learn how to get free money for their business, those who want to learn how to make money in their sleep by selling a digital product. If you're on my Instagram page, you want to comment bank. If you're on TikTok or YouTube, you want to click that first link in my bio. If you want to know how to establish business credit, that's solely in your business EIN. If you want to learn how to structure your business for funding to get maximum funding, then you want to comment bank, or you want to hit that link in my bio. I'm having a free masterclass in 40 minutes, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Let me get this face together. So you want to comment bank or click that first link in my bio for my masterclass, sign up, get the Zoom link, and come in and get this game. Come in and get this game. If you are starting over, you're probably going to need some money. So learn how to sell a digital product to make some money. If you started doing this 9 to 5, go make some money. Sell a digital product to make some money. For those who have a business, but you have inconsistent sales, come to this class, learn how to market your business to have consistent sales. If you feel like, is my job going to be here? Come to this class. and learn how to make sure that you are maximizing all the sales for your business, just in case something happens. So I'm having a free class in 40 minutes, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, on how to structure funding marketing business to the bank. This is going to be a real class, okay? I am not about to go talk about some stuff I done learned at a weekend mastermind, a course I took. It's not going to be, I'll set my chat GPT. I'm about to break down my bank-ready blueprint system, the system I use for the past 20 years to start and scale all of my 6- and 7-figure businesses. My system has been tried and tested, and it works. And so because I had to start over, I know what it feels like to get that short end of the stick. So I want to help anyone out there for free who's like, if I just had the right information, if I just knew what to do, I could really change my... Well, baby, come on. What you waiting on? Come on. Come on. What you waiting on? Get the link. Okay, Julius Plains. Yes. Get the link. And I will see you in class. Okay? Everyone have a great day. And I will, of course, see you at the bank. Bye.